we have to look at, are the people who want you to get vaccinated, are they acting in truth and integrity? Are they in mind, body, making their health as excellent as it could be before they force you to do something to your own body, right? Because if someone's like, well, I want you to get vaccinated, but that person is not exercising, they're not eating well, they're not getting their sunlight, they're not dealing with their childhood wounds and dealing with their high cortisol levels that's causing them stress and problems and a depressed immune system, but they somehow expect you to be like for vaccinating yourself, even if you don't want to protect them, that's a huge problem in my book. So that's what I have to say about vaccine mandates. But in any case, for me, what was important for me during the COVID times was to hear different perspectives. I am very open and I learn from hearing different people. But I saw during the COVID times that wasn't happening, that there was active censorship going on, that the definition of vaccine was being changed, that the definition of anti-vaxxer was being changed in reference books. And so that also, again, talk about acting out of integrity, changing the definition of words to suit what the governmental propaganda or what the governmental narrative is. Or what like you think is the appropriate way for people to behave. That's frightening as well. So when I saw this stuff, and then I saw in California, the government, the legislature had this vaccine working group made up of some doctors and some non-doctors that was creating a group of bills that went after that was promoting vaccine and was promoting the COVID vaccine for all school children. And then there was another bill that said any doctor who speaks out against consensus in California with regard to COVID can get their license investigated or taken away. These all made the hairs on the back of my neck stand up. And I started with the normal channels. It was like, let me meet with my representatives. Didn't really get anywhere. And then I started speaking out on Twitter. And I went from something like 12 or 20 followers to like 1,200. And our mutual, my dear friend, I know you've interviewed him as well, Dr. Bach, Human Hemati, I texted him and I was like, what should I do? He's like, get on Twitter. We're doing something on Twitter. I was like, okay, fine, I'll get on Twitter. I started tweeting my beliefs, and using my voice, and got a big following pretty fast. And it was just by speaking my truth. And the more I did that, the better I felt. Because you're here on this earth, from my view as a physician, it's to manifest your inner purpose. And when you don't do that, there's an element of like mental, emotional, and physical unwellness that happens in the body. And the more I did that, more opportunities came. And I had the opportunity to be involved in a lawsuit that went after the AB 2098 law that said any doctor that doesn't follow consensus can get the license taken away. And we sued in court with the help of the New Civil Liberties Alliance, some other doctors and I'm making a documentary about our journey through that. And we put so much pressure, and it looked like they were going to lose in court, the government, the state. We put so much pressure on them that Gavin Newsom went up actually to my friend Dr. Hamadi, and he said, it was my idea to repeal the law. They ended up repealing the law, and he took credit for it, to my friend. And because I know he knew that the censorship law of physicians in California was going to make him look bad for his presidential ambitions. And it was really a testament to just standing up. Even if you think you're going to lose, there were times when I thought, oh my God, how are we ever going to fight this? We're going to have this like word consensus looming over everybody's heads as a doctor. If you don't follow consensus, who's setting the consensus, right? Is it informal consensus? Is it formal consensus? I mean, even as a physician, I've gone against formal consensus multiple times, and I've been right for myself and for my patients. And eventually the consensus changed. And so then they agreed with me. And so it's like, well, that's why we need to make sure that doctors, as long as they're behaving appropriately with some scientific, rooted in some scientific backing, that they're doing the right thing for their patient in front of them. And we shouldn't be trying to legislate their behavior, because that becomes very dangerous. We saw that in World War II. Where the government interfered with medicine. We saw that under Stalin. This is not the path you have to go on. We need diverse opinions. We need diverse views, and that's how medicine is advancing. And I was really, really happy with the results.
If you like this video, Check out the full interview. Also, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and click the bell icon so you get notified every time a new video is uploaded. Thanks for watching.